Prostitution is an act of providing sexual services to a person in exchange for money, goods, or other services. It is known as the world's oldest profession. It is illegal in some countries, in others, it's a serious crime, and death may be a consequence. It is illegal in the United States, although in 11 counties in Nevada, it is legalized. I personally think that prostitution is degrading. I understand that people do it for quick living, fast cash, but there is many other job choices, even in this poor economy that we have. Being a prostitute can result in getting sexually transmitted diseases. Not all will get a disease, but statistically, 50% do. You are more susceptible to being raped because you look seductive for clients. Worst case scenario is that you'll be a victim of murder. Sexual masochists get aroused by hurting, biting, choking, tying, etc., and that'd be setting yourself in harm's way if you had a client like that. You feel as though you have the right to your own body, but when you're a prostitute, you have a pimp and they're in control of you. And then if you try to leave them, they get very abusive. For clients, they pay to take over you. So, are you really free? You can even be human trafficked, where you'd be passed around and around for free and you would have an owner. Some prostitutes can end up pregnant. Would you like to be pregnant by a person that you don't know? Most prostitutes are underage runaways and are single mothers. Many prostitutes are drug users, and it puts them at a greater risk of getting and spreading diseases. 20% of our nation's prostitutes are male, and they started this profession at the age of 14. Most are homeless, and they use their money to buy drugs and alcohol. In Kantian philosophy, he states that God is in control over us, and that thou should not demean your body. He says it is not morally right, and you should only have sex if you're married, and only for reproducing. And if prostitution was made legal, feminists believe that women and men prostitutes would be looked at as sex objects. People think that the crime rate will go down because they are now legally allowed to do it without there being a problem. But I think if the cops are not watching, then the rapes and murder rate would go up. The reason being that the murders and rapists would be less likely to get caught if no one sees them commit the crime. Did it really happen if no one sees it? I think that the rape rate would rise because the working girls charge such high rates for this act, and why pay when you can get what you want for free? I am not for raping at all, obviously, but all of us would rather have something for free than have to pay for it. And I do not believe that the divorce rates will go down, because if girls and guys know that they're being cheated on, they would leave. Why would you want to stay with someone if you know that they're cheating on you? And for those who think that the tax rates will go down if it's legal, because you don't have to pay the cops to watch them now, but we have to go and pay for them to go to their constant doctor's visits so they can continue this profession. And I doubt that all will go, because they have to pay out of their pocket to go to these appointments, and they don't want to spend their hard-earned money. And if it comes back that they have a disease, then they won't be able to work anymore. Regardless, people are still going to do what they want to do, but why should we help make it easier for them? Why should we make it legal so they can continue to do this?